He goes, I'm a huge collector. And then this is the most incredible part of the story. He said, and after we kind of got over that initial, wow, I can't believe, this is such an incredible moment, because I love when anybody wears our brand. It's that community, right?
Right.
Community aspect
Right.
of that other
Right.
C I was talking about. He said, the loudest sound I ever heard in my life was the sound of the gate closing behind me when I left the SEALs, kind of leaving the military, what that's like going into the real world, right? The loudest sound he ever heard was that gate closing behind him. He said, Robert Graham gave me the confidence to go back into the world in a way that nothing else really did.
Wow.
And I mean, it's like I could get emotional thinking, like talking about it, but the profound impact that the brand has on people, or just the ability for a brand to make you feel great and feel normal, accepted, great,
Confident.
but whatever that confidence is that it gives you, that was his story, and our brand did that for him.
That's unbelievable.
So
how did that make you feel as the president?
I'm telling you, it literally shook me, and now
Wow.
these guys are some of my dearest friends. I make sure that they're sending me pictures of themselves in the clothes all the time, and vice versa. But they're just some of the best guys I've ever met, and it feels like family now. But that was one of those
awesome.
Epiphany moments that you realize just how much impact this brand could. This brand specifically, I think clothing. Sometimes I've come from a family of doctors. Everyone, my dad, my brother, my cousins, my uncles, they're all doctors. I was the black sheep that went to the clothing industry. But a moment like that, where you realize you really do touch people's lives, it's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good feeling.
You picture it. Hey, they're all doctors. They're touching everybody's lives all day.
Yeah, they're
and
saving
now
lives.
They're
We're
saving lives,
touching
and now
lives.
saving lives, and now somebody just touched.
Yeah,
No,
it was nice.
so
It was a
cool.
good moment.
No, that's great. Now, where did you guys come out with the new spring fashion yet?
Yeah, our store right now has not just spring but summer.
Okay.
So we'll do four big seasons a year. We'll do spring, summer. We'll do a spring, summer, which we call pre-fall. It's like summer pre-fall because it goes into fall. Then we'll do fall, and then we'll do what we call resort, which is like a pre-spring, end of towards holiday, but kind of leads you into spring. So 4 seasons, and each one will have spring 1, spring 2, spring 3 sometimes. So right now you'll find spring and then that summer. On the floor. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I really love the summer ones. You saw a couple
The summer
of them.
ones are great.
And the material that's used for that. And
keeps you cool.
It keeps you cool. You don't sweat in it. It's amazing. I just love the brand so much. I can't say.
How did it make you feel? Because Andrew told you that you look great today. So the president, CEO of your favorite brand told you look great.
He knew I was going to say that. He knew the compliments were
He's
coming.
blushing now.
Come on.
No, but wait until going out tonight, and I got to go show some houses tonight wearing this shirt. People are going to be like, "What the?" But
Sold.
Yeah. Where do I sign?
Are you ready to get sponsored? Oh, you mean they're going to say,
They're
where do
gonna
I
say,
sign?
where do I sign?
But you already had a contract for me.
Buying the house tonight, but
Maybe. You never know.
You
never
don't
know
know
how many deals you've done because the way you looked.
Yeah, and again, sometimes you're doing open houses and people walking in, and the first thing they don't even talk about the house. Wow, what kind of shirt is that? I love that shirt. And again, the confidence that you get out of it.
Exactly. I mean, we didn't even talk about more the community aspect of it all, or obviously creativity speaks for itself. But you talked about who are some of the people, Dustin obviously being incredible, and we talked about some of these other guys, but people from whether it's musicians. I got a text last night. Was it last night? 2 nights ago from. I don't want to name names because I don't know who knows what, but. One of the lead horn section guys in a very big band, and sent a picture of the shirt he's about to wear on stage in Germany, of this shirt, and we get stuff like that all the time. And they're not; these are people at the top of their game, the top of their industry, and
love the brand,
that love the brand. But the brand becomes them, and they become the brand. Like they wear the brand becomes their personality, and for you too, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, your personality can be defined in times because somebody doesn't know the brand. Oh, he's that shirt guy. Oh,
Right.
Or he loves color. He looks great, but that it's really, and I said shared values because the brand's very creative, but we attract a lot of creative people. And I would have to just assume you're not your typical run-of-the-mill real estate guys. You approach your field in a slightly more creative, in a more creative way.
A little bit. I try.
But isn't that the goal though too for a brand, is to have that synergy between the customer and the company?
It is. I would say it is, but I don't think it's so easy to
no,
cultivate.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
it's so hard to do.
Oh yeah, and like you were saying, wearing the shirts all the time. Sometimes you'll meet a customer for the second or the third time, and they can't wait. They go, I was wondering which shirt you're gonna wear today. Wow, that's a great one.
That's true.
But
that's true.
It's great, doing that all the time.
So speaking of these great shirts, I think this is a perfect segue into maybe a promo that we have.
Okay.
All set up. Talking to your team for the past couple of weeks, Naomi. Shout out to Naomi. She's unbelievable.
Best.
You want to start us off on the
well,
code?
yeah. So I think what we would love to do for your listeners is anybody who is hearing this show, I assume it's in the tens of thousands, right? That if they come into our store, and I think it would be Short Hills primarily because that's where we have a store closest, is we would give them a discount on a purchase, sort of a one-time discount. If you say, be the shout, not the echo. If you say that, we will give you 25% off your purchase that day coming into the store. And we're going to run that through. I'm not sure when this is airing, but we'll either run
hopefully by next week we'll air this one. Yep.
Okay, so we'll run it probably through like a mid-May so it doesn't last out there in perpetuity. We don't want to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
And then I think there was also a gift card we were looking to do.
For $250, yep.
Right, so we're doing a $250 gift card, and you're going to have to explain how somebody goes about getting that.
Well, we'll explain the content or the rules of the gift card in social media, but I would like for my company, CNG Media, to also match the $250 to make it $5.
Awesome.
If you want to come in.
I'll match it too, another $250 from me.
Awesome.
Wow, so someone's getting a $750 gift card
Get
to
ready
come
for
in
summer.
and spend.
Get ready for spring and summer apparel.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, so I'll leave the rules. Maybe we'll do a subscribe to the channel, then I'll put some more rules in. We'll also be raffling that off. We'll have Andrew pick out the winner.
The winner, yep.
In the next couple of weeks, and then
I can't wait.
That person will have some new apparel for the for summer.
For summer, absolutely.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Can I enter?
Absolutely.
I'm going to enter now too.
Yeah.
$750. Why not?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ralphie, make sure you enter, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Girls, make sure you enter. My daughters. But no, that's great. That's great.
That's great.
I'd love to see more people, wear the brand because it's a great brand.
It really is.
Wear it proud. And
I mean, I was introduced to the brand through my dad. I feel like a lot of younger guys get introduced through their uncle or through a father. It's never usually like the younger person going right to the store because they don't know Robert Graham until they see it being worn by a family member.